I don't wanna write this down. I wanna tell you how I feel right now.
Alright, what's good? Let's give it up 100. Appreciate it very much. Y'all tuning in right now. This is for everybody that's out there that want to be a rapper, that want to be a singer, that want to be a beat maker, producer, anything that has anything to do with the music industry. You want to be rich. You feel like you got the looks and the skills and the personality and everything to make it. All of that is good and all that. But I'm telling you right now, in order to be rich, in order to take your talent and make it in the music industry, it's gonna take a lot more than just your talent. That's what I'm here to tell you for an absolute fact. It's not just your talent. Your talent is needed because the influence that the music industry needs artists to have needs to be there. So your talent got to be there. But it's not just your talent. That's very minor in the elements that it takes to really be famous and to really have a career. So you want to be rich? I'm going to tell you straight up right now. Please listen to all this video. Do not click off of this video if you're interested in being in the music industry, being rich, being famous, having fans. I'm telling you right now, listen to this whole video. To all the future and hopeful artists that's out there, please understand that no one, I mean no one, gets rich by having talent alone or simply just work hard enough. There's a few ways to get rich in the industry, but not without doing a couple main thing first. Maybe one main thing first, but a couple things got to get done first. It's a lot of sacrificing. It's a lot of self happiness. It's a lot of the things that you need to chemically be balanced in order to live a full life and live a healthy and logical life and happy life and shit. These things gonna have to get compromised and sacrificed. You chilling with your family, you going out with your boys, you hanging out and having a normal life and a normal dynamic to your life. All of that is going to be through the window. Seeing people living lavish and telling you how they work hard to get there is very misleading. In order to live like this, you either have to lose something very invaluable to you or sacrifice your overall day-to-day normal life as you know it. See, the very things in life that we take for granted is often the things that not only means the most to us, but also the things that give us understanding and meaning to life. Famous/rich people have made a decision to be rich in materialism and not in spirit. Oftentimes, we see these people crying and seemingly miserable despite being rich and having that lifestyle. The Bible states that a rich man would have a harder time getting into heaven than a camel going through the eyes of a needle. And rich people, all of them, are not worried about getting into heaven. Rich people are not concerned with God. They have betrayed him to get to the level that they have gotten and are aware of the fate they chose. The Bible also said that where much is given, much is required. Celebrities have taken all that's given and kept it. They grow to the point that they believe in self. They believe that money can bring forth any and everything in this world, including ultimate peace of mind and self. They take God out of their lives and dynamic because God and materialism does not meet. Once their earthly possessions or material objects have ran their course, these people start to fall out of love and they start to seek inner peace. Now, depending on what they had sacrificed, their inner peace could have been compromised or traded. This being the case, oftentimes, they cannot ever find peace. They cannot pray for peace either. They surely cannot buy it. So they become depressed and or strange acting. They start to surrender to the Most High. The same Most High that they violated and abandoned in order to take on the rich and extravagant life. But as forgiving as God is, He is no walkover. He has laws and commandments, and whenever we break laws and show disobedience, He punishes us, but forgives. But there's laws that we cannot violate and be forgiven chances and forgiveness for. Some of these things is when these famous people sell out either family members or just their very own spirit. These are unforgivable acts. These are unforgivable violations from God. This is part 1. I appreciate y'all for lending me your ears and listening up to everything that I've said in this video for you to know. Being rich and famous is really a way to disconnect from God and really have no spiritual connection with God, which means that you're out of the loop. Your misery is going to be eternal. A normal person that believes in God, they got temporary problems. You sacrifice yourself for your earthly possessions or your material possessions. You're permanently disconnected from God. That's it. Peace.